I certainly wish that CNA after 25 years can go from strength to strength. I think continue fiercely to invest in your efforts to do reporting from an Asian perspective and really double your presence on the ground so that we can get more deep coverage.
So beyond the hard news, I really enjoy the documentaries, many of which are award-winning. As someone who originates from outside this region, it's a great way to culturally assimilate and understand the global developments from an Asian lens. So thank you for expanding my perspectives.
I'm sure CNA will continue to thrive in the future, embracing innovation and digital transformation, and yet staying true to its focus of bringing fresh and trusted perspective.
As CNA embarks on our next chapter, one thing remains certain: our dedication to bringing Asia to the world.
A great night's sleep, night after night after night. That is the difference. The difference is temper.
Time, brought to you by Temper.
This is Singapore Tonight.
Good evening, I'm Dawn Tan. Tonight's top stories. The date is set for the nation's leadership transition. PM Lee hands over the reins to Lawrence Wong on the 15th of May, and he urges Singaporeans to give Mr. Wong and his 4G team their full support. DPM Wong also pledging to give his all in his new role as tributes pour in, thanking PM Lee for his dedication and guidance and the legacy that he's left for the nation and beyond. The leaders of Singapore and New Zealand pledged to strengthen resilience in their supply chains, part of their enhanced partnership as both nations mark 60 years of diplomatic relations. A new registry launched for companies to report their carbon emissions more easily and accurately. That's thanks to a database that helps businesses convert their activities into greenhouse gas emissions. And a $40 million boost announced at the Philanthropy Asia Alliance to extend the focus from education and poverty alleviation to the sustainable use of natural resources and the effects of climate change. And in your Asia Business Update, private home sales blaze higher in March. We find out how new launches are adding fuel to the fire. Plus, more businesses in Singapore ready to consider job sharing, a flexible work arrangement that could see more people hired and working shorter hours. Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong will step down from office exactly a month from now in what has been a widely anticipated leadership succession. Deputy Prime Minister Lawrence Wong, who was earlier appointed leader of the so-called fourth generation political team, will take over. A statement from the Prime Minister's office said that PM Lee will formally advise the President to appoint DPM Wong to succeed him. The statement adds that Mr. Wong, who is also Finance Minister, has the unanimous support of MPs from the ruling People's Action Party. Mr. Wong will be sworn in at 8 p.m. on the 15th of May at the Istana. PM Lee also took to Facebook to address Singaporeans, adding that leadership transition is a significant moment for any country. Mr. Lee said that DPM Wong and the 4G team worked hard to gain the people's trust, especially during the pandemic. And though the Forward Singapore exercise, they have worked with many Singaporeans to refresh the social compact and develop the national agenda as well. He reiterated the 4G team's commitment to keeping Singapore working well and moving ahead, which will remain a top priority for the government. PM Lee also called for all Singaporeans to give DPM Wong and his team their full support to work together to create a brighter future for Singapore. Also posting on social media, DPM Wong says that he's honoured to be asked to undertake this new responsibility. He says that he accepts it with humility and a deep sense of duty. He pledges to give it his all in this undertaking, and here's his video message in full.
My fellow Singaporeans, when I was invited